you. Great. I think we're going to be a small group today, but there'll be more on catch up. Hi, Angela. So just to say to anyone who is watching it on catch up, if you have any questions, there's an email on the website page, and feel free to email, and I'm happy to respond to any questions. So for people who are watching this later, it's there. So today I thought we would do a kind of continuation from last week. So we're going to work again with this idea of working with the skin. And I thought I would add one more layer of movement. So for anyone who just wants to stay lying down today, that's absolutely fine. But if you want to come up to sitting, I'll just show you again. I'm in my bedroom today because somebody's mending my front door. I'll just show you again this idea of you're lying down and then you let the weight pour through your pelvis and you leave your head to last to sit up. And then we'll also maybe work with other places of being on this slightly higher level today. So you might want to let the weight of the head pour you forwards onto hands and knees, and the weight of the pelvis pour you back to sitting. The weight of the head pulls you forwards. The weight of the pelvis pulls you back. You might want to work with kneeling and feeling the bones of the vertebrae of the spine just stacking up, feeling the weight of the pelvis dropping down. I just wanted to show you those now so that you can keep your eyes closed if you want to as we're carrying along. So I hope it's going to work okay in this room. I don't have quite as much space, but hopefully enough space. So, oh, and I also thought it would be really nice today to maybe all just finish lying down, and Louise, maybe you can just log us out when I ask you to, so that we don't have to all come up to sitting at the end. We can just stay in the lying down, and then people can stay there as long as they want if they want to carry on resting. Okay, and does anyone have any questions before we start? Okay, great. So let's start on our backs, or start on any comfortable position that feels good for you lying down. Close your eyes if you'd like to. And just bring your attention to your breath. Let your breath just slow down. And as you breathe slower, just let your body begin to sink into the surface you're lying on. Feeling your pelvis soften and relax and sink into the floor. And your head soften and relax and sink into the floor. And just allow your arms to grow soft and heavy. And your legs to grow soft and heavy. Allow your back, or whatever part of your body is lying on the surface you're lying on, to just sink into that surface. And keep breathing slowly. Just feeling your whole body begin to sink and soften and melt into the surface you're lying on. And then in your own time, just take a hand or maybe both your hands and just begin to stroke your skin. Maybe you just feel like stroking one area of your body today. It might be a hand or part of your face. Or perhaps you're up for stroking your whole body, but just begin to waken up the nerve endings of your skin. Saying hello to your skin. Perhaps you do behind your ears or in the ears, your face. Your skull. Skin is the largest organ in the body, and all those nerve endings end at the skin. So just saying hello to your skin, saying hello to this huge surface of your body, this membrane between your inner world and the outer world. And if you're stroking your whole body, don't forget to do between your fingers, your armpits. And between the toes. In your own time, taking as long as you want to. And you might have to slowly begin to move to get the back areas of your body. You need to change your position on the floor or on the surface you're lying on. Just stroking as much of the surface of your body as you can reach comfortably. And if you're choosing to just stay with one area of the body today, just really focus on the sensation of your fingertips on that one area of your body. How it feels to the nerve endings in your skin to be touched. And as you touch your skin, just begin to notice if anything shifts in the muscles of your body. Maybe in your breathing. Feeling the body just softening and relaxing into the surface you're lying on. And take as long as you need to wake up all those nerve endings in your skin. And in your own time, when you've touched your skin as much as you feels right for you today, you can just come back down to lying in stillness. And just check in with your body now. See how your body feels now. Allowing your breath to stay soft and long and slow. And continuing to feel your body just softening and melting and dropping into the surface you're lying on. And then in your own time, just begin to move your head and your pelvis a little bit. Sliding, shifting, rolling your head and your pelvis on the surface you're lying on. Keeping the rest of your body really soft and heavy and relaxed. And keep breathing. And as your head and your pelvis continue to move, just be aware of how the spine moves with them. It's a long rope of bones connecting your head and your pelvis. And in your own time, you can begin to allow the movement in the head and the movement in the legs. Sorry, the movement in the head and the movement in the pelvis grow a little larger, rolling, shifting, sliding. And as the movement in the head and the pelvis gets larger, you might begin to feel your arms being dragged into the movement, or your legs being dragged into the movement. Keeping the rest of your body really soft and heavy and relaxed. Rolling, shifting, sliding. And allowing your body to soften and melt into the floor as you move. And keep breathing. And at any point, you might find another comfortable position where you can just pause and let your whole body sink into the surface you're lying on in this new position. And then when you're ready, you can just allow your head and your pelvis continue to move your body on the surface, sliding, rolling, shifting. Sliding, shifting, rolling, and pausing. And as you continue to slide and shift and roll, just be aware of how this surface you're lying on is stroking your skin as you move your body across it. And allow the surface you're lying on to stroke as much of your body as is possible. Pausing whenever you want, and allowing the body to sink back into the floor, into the surface you're lying on. And as you continue to move and pause in your own time and allow the surface you're lying on to stroke all of your body, just be aware of your body growing heavier and softer and even more relaxed. Releasing every part of your body into the surface you're lying on. And keep breathing. And as you continue to slide and roll and pause and let the surface you're lying on stroke your body. You can also, if you wish, allow the weight of the pelvis to slowly pull your body up to sitting, leaving your head till last. And maybe that's not right for you today. Maybe you just want to stay on the floor. But if you do come to sitting, just feel how the vertebrae stack one on top of the other. How the bones of your body are holding you up. And the weight of your body is sinking down through your pelvis and your legs into the floor. And then in your own time, you can allow the weight of the head and the arms to pull you back down to the floor. Pausing whenever you want, finding a comfortable position to release and soften into the floor or whatever surface you're lying on. rolling and sliding and shifting and allowing this surface to stroke your body. Pausing whenever you want. And if you wish, you're allowing the weight of the pelvis to drag your body, pull your body up to sitting. And if you decide to come to sitting, you can also allow the weight of your head to bring you to hands and knees. And the weight of the pelvis to bring you to kneeling. And anywhere else that you'd like to play with on this higher level. Allowing the weight of the head and the weight of the pelvis. Just keep shifting your body with as much softness and as little effort as possible. Just letting the bones and the weight of the head and the pelvis allow you to move on this slightly higher level. And perhaps this isn't right for you today and you just want to stay on a low level, and that's absolutely fine too. Seeing how effortless your movement can be when you use the weight of the head and the weight of the pelvis to move you. And at any point, you can use your arms and the weight of the head. Just pull your body back down to the floor or to the surface you're lying on. And at any point, you can just pause and allow the weight of your body to sink back into the surface you're lying on. And keep breathing. Sliding, rolling, shifting, being stroked by the surface you're lying on. Pausing and releasing into that surface whenever you wish. Perhaps if you wish, also playing with the weight of the pelvis and the weight of the head to move with very little effort on a slightly higher level. Sitting, kneeling, being on hands and knees, or anywhere else you want to take it. And pausing whenever you wish. And at any point, allowing the weight of the head and the arms to pull you back down to the floor. I'm just going to work for a couple more minutes with this. Pausing and sinking into the floor anytime you wish. In your own time, just gradually find your way back down to a comfortable position on the floor or whatever surface you're lying on. Just keep shifting your body until you find a really deliciously comfortable position. And when you come to stillness, just check in and see how your body feels now. Perhaps you can feel the bones in your body and the weight of the bones. Or perhaps you're aware of the muscles in your body. You can feel them softening and relaxing into the surface you're lying on. Or perhaps you're aware of your skin. Maybe it feels more awake or more aware than it did at the beginning of this class. And wherever you are, just allow the breath to continue to be slow. And allow your body to continue to soften and release into the surface you're lying on. And in a moment, Louise is going to log us out. And just allow yourself to stay here and rest for as long as your body needs. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Louise. Bye-bye.